against the defending champions. Thunder, underdogs for the first time in 33 playoff games, plus 3.5. De'Aaron Fox back in the lineup for the Spurs after suffering that right ankle injury. And Victor Wembanyama, yeah, he's the one, the uno, sizing up Isaiah Hartenstein, step back three. And then the steal by Wemby to Fox in transition. Spurs up 12-0. Next possession. Devin Vassell, 15-0 run, the longest run to start a playoff game since 2020. But SGA and the Thunder were like, yeah, we are down, but we are far from over. The drive to Jalen Williams, the other Jalen Williams, not available in this game, but the Thunder were down just 5 there. Less than 40 to go in the first quarter. Fox finds Wemby, deep three. Wemby had 7 points, 3 assists, and 1 block in the first quarter. Spurs were up 5. But in the second quarter, SGA, he's the leader, the man superior, right? He proves it. That's his first bucket of the game. That's a 3. Thunder get their first lead. And then bumps the defender, mid-range, goes. He had nothing in the first quarter. 9 points in the second quarter. And then here he finds Alex Caruso, tipped out to Williams, corner 3. 14 points, career playoff high at the half for Williams. It's a 7-point OKC lead. Third quarter. Vassell with the steal. Up to Stephon Castle. He's hacked by A.J. Mitchell. And then Vassell's like, yo, what's up? Yo, you want static? Let's go. Both Vassell and Mitchell, they're giving double techs. Mitchell's given a flagrant 1. Mitchell would leave with an injury after the play. So, let's keep it pushing here in the third. Thunder up 7. Jared McCain drives. Somehow gets the layup over Wemby, who falls out of bounds. Oh, is he flexing on him? Thunder up 75-66. Here Fox to Wemby. Pick and roll for the tough bucket and 1. Spurs down 9 after the free throw. They were down 11, though, going to the fourth quarter. Could they make a rally? They're down 11. Wemby misses the step back. Vassell, cleanup. 9-point deficit. About a minute later, back to a double-digit lead. McCain to Williams, and 1 on the 3. Thunder up 15 after they made that free throw, and then later to put the game away. SGA, the skip pass to Case and Wallace. How about them Wildcats? That's a 3. Thunder go on to win it 123-108. They were down 15-0 to win the game. To start the game, they win it by 15. Here now, George Sedano with SGA.
This game started 15-0 on their end. What was said in that first huddle to get you going?
We just got to go out there and compete. Like, they're on their home floor, back at their house, their regular routine, their shoot around at their practice facility. Like, they were going to come out ready to play. We just got to compete and give ourselves a chance. That's the only thing that we could have did, and we did a hell of a job of it once we got the car back on the road.
Your bench scored more points than any other bench for OKC has scored in their playoff history. What can you tell us about guys like Caruso, McCain, and Jalen Williams, et cetera?
Yeah, we have a really good basketball team. Like, 1 through 15 can really play at the highest level. We've been saying it all year, and it's coming to fruition on the highest stage, highest level of basketball. But, yeah, no surprise for us. We know what we're capable of. We know what the players in our locker room are capable of.
You started this game with 4 assists before you even scored. What goes into that mentality, when to attack and when to set up your teammates?
Obviously, the opposing team's game plan is to not let me score. And they do that by throwing multiple bodies, which just means multiple people are open. And I got to be a basketball player and make the right basketball play, and I'm doing so, and my teammates are making shots.
The crowd clearly trying to get in your head with some chants. What does that do for you? Does it fuel you?
It does nothing. It doesn't fuel me. Doesn't discourage me. It's part of the game. It's nothing. I've been dealing with it for a long time. I don't really hear it. I'm focused on what's going on the court.
Shai, congratulations, and thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Stephen A. Smith joins us now. Stephen A., it's always SGA, but for OKC, one night it's A.J. Mitchell, one night it's Alex Caruso, Friday night it's Jared McCain. What did you see from OKC in the Game 3 win?
Just the composure that only a champion knows something about. And they went there, think about it, they were down 15-0 to start the game. and they ended the game winning by 15. So from the point of being down 15-0, they outscored San Antonio by 30. They held them to 31% shooting from three-point range. They shot 44% from three-point range. As effective as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was, the reigning league MVP, two-time MVP, with 26 and 12 on the night, Alex Caruso and Jared McCain were both a plus 28 on the basketball court. McCain comes off the bench and gives you 24 points. The other Jalen Williams, while J-Dub was on the bench hurt with his hamstring, the other Jalen Williams that was going to come in there and was supposed to be a big body to, spell for Isaiah Hartenstein or Chet Holmgren, still manages to chip in about 17 points. You saw the 4-point play that, he was converting right there. Just everywhere you turn, no matter what it is, they have something to answer whatever challenge that you throw in their direction. And that's what they did tonight going into San Antonio for Game 3 to reclaim home court advantage in this series.
It's the Sam Presti effect, right? That bench outscores San Antonio 66-23 again in this game. Stephen A. Wemby had 5 shots in the first half. He didn't make his first 2-point field goal until the third quarter. What did you see that OKC did defensively against Victor Wembanyama?
Well, you got Isaiah Hartenstein out there bodying him up at every turn, putting a body on him. Wemby danced on him at the beginning of the game and pulled up from 3, no doubt about that. But for the most part, when you saw that Vassell was getting himself going, De'Aaron Fox had gotten back into the mix. He was going to make 50% of his shots. He was looking to be aggressive. And for once, you didn't have Stephon Castle, as good as he is. Remember, he had 20 turnovers in the first 2 games. So finally, he was off the ball. You were looking to get other people involved, no doubt about that. But also the physicality that Oklahoma City was throwing in Wemby's direction sort of derailed him to some degree. He's still great. We all know that. But the thing about it is, at 7'5", to be as slim as he is, I don't give a damn who you are, whatever the opposing team is. If you have somebody remotely in the same size stratosphere as him, what you're going to do is try to use physicality to your advantage because he's rail thin. And that's what you tried to do. And that's what Isaiah Hartenstein has been doing to him the last 2 games. And it's been somewhat effective. He's still got some numbers, but they weren't 41 and 24 like they were in Game 1.
Worth pointing out, nobody in the NBA had more road wins this season than OKC. They get one Friday night. Stephen A., thanks.
No problem.
Our joining us now here on SportsCenter, Jared McCain, 24 points off the bench, coming up big for OKC. Jared, appreciate the time, but you guys took a couple of haymakers to start that game, being down 15-0. What was the talk of the response, and how did you guys turn it around so fast?
Yeah, we knew coming into this game it's going to be loud for them. So being able to weather the storm, AC talks about it a lot. K-Rich talks about it a lot. Like when we came to the timeout, nobody was down. Everybody was just ready to keep going and throw another punch.
You're in that environment where, you're on the road and they jump into that big lead, but you're also in the mentality that you guys are trying to get home court advantage back after losing Game 1 at home. What was the overall approach for you guys coming into such an insane environment?
Yeah, a lot of it's just executing the details. We know how to play. We know the game plan. And so being able to execute the little things, especially on the road, it's huge. In a loud environment, being able to know the coverage, know what we're doing. We did a great job of that defensively. Chet, Hart, a lot of them did a great job of that.
I want to talk about the defensive plan, if you could, on Victor Wembanyama. He didn't get a 2-point bucket until really late in that game. What are you guys trying to do team-wise to try to limit his production out there?
Yeah, he's an elite player. So being able to be physical with him, but it takes a whole team. And so being able to lock in as one and rebound especially against him. But our guys that were on him primarily, they did a great job of that.
I wonder what this is like for you, Jared. Of course, you got traded from Philly back in February, but you established your role very quickly, it felt like, there in Oklahoma City. How have you been able to absorb sort of their championship medal in a very short period of time?
Man, it's the team, it's the staff. They do a great job of just showing love and being able to give me confidence to go out there and be myself. That's the main thing. When I first got here, I was nervous. I didn't know what to expect, and they just welcomed me, and that's been the greatest thing for me throughout this whole process. And I'm very grateful to be here, and every day they show me love. And so being able to go out there, be confident, no matter what, if the shot's not falling, they're still confident in me, and just going out there and play hard.
Well, Jared, you're a good dude, so a lot of people would welcome you to any environment. And you keep playing like this, everyone's going to welcome you to a spot. Jared McCain, 24 points, OKC now with a 2-1 series lead. Appreciate the time, man.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Well, Jared McCain led an Oklahoma City bench that scored 76 points. It's a franchise record for OKC for bench points in a playoff game. For comparison's sake, the Spurs bench had just 23 points. And on a night San Antonio relinquishes home court advantage, new on SportsCenter, their head coach, Mitch Johnson.
I haven't asked how they're doing. I'm sure they're beat up. They're giving us everything they got. So it's commendable, just the fight that they have. And it's that time of the year where guys are playing with more than bumps and bruises. So just tip the cap and ask as much as they can give.
No, Dylan's injury, of course, played into this, but the bench disparity, what's holding the bench back, particularly Kelvin?
It's, I don't think one thing here or there. I think we were really sharp to start the game, and